It's nice out. Wish it could always be this warm, this peaceful. There's nobody on the trail, so that's a good thing. So I could just talk and be myself. I was going to talk about, well, there's a lot of things that are going to be happening this summer. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be scared. They're uncertain about what's going to happen with this economy. And me personally, it's like, well, I never really had much stake in it. You know, this economy, a lot of people are about to lose a lot. And let's go up here for a second. Yeah. I come here occasionally. There's supposed to be a path. I think I've forgotten where the trail was. Okay, here we go. So anyway, yeah. Right about here. You wait a few months and everything has changed. It's like the trees and nature grew back. I imagine that, whoa, spider. I imagine that that's what's going to happen when, after a few years, when, you know, nature reclaims society. Let's suppose that what will happen if there's an economic collapse. What then? What are we going to expect to see if we actually see a very unlikely but quite plausible scenario if the economy did collapse, and let's say that everything screeched to a grinding halt. What would happen with this economy when we have truckers that they bring in the food? Most people, they don't even grow their food. We just wait until payday, and then what'll happen when this economy denies the food? People are going to be hungry. Sometimes what we gotta do, we gotta get back into nature. Sometimes what we have to do is we have to get back into nature. And we have to get back into our primal instincts. When civilization has reached the peak of decadence, let's say that during the time of Rome, Roman poet Juvenal, he talked during the 1st century about bread and circuses. Now, if you don't understand what bread and circuses means, go watch that movie Gladiator, because that movie, it was a good movie. It talked about, well, at the height of the Roman Empire, they were basically winning battles, trying to win victory and grow the Roman Empire under the rule of the Caesars. And basically what had happened, if people actually study upon their history, Roman Emperor, he decreed that there would be tournaments, gladiators fight in the Colosseum for the entertainment of the masses, and they would feed them bread, throw bread at the crowds while they would watch as the gladiators, they would kill each other for entertainment. Now that the wars have been over, that's what the people wanted to see. They wanted to be entertained. You know, it was a blood sport. Roman Colosseum. It was like modern day Netflix. But back then, that was all that they had, was just, you know, tournaments, fighting, real blood in action, death and gore, all that stuff. You would think that that would be pretty barbaric, but what we do in the West, that's nothing compared to, you know, all the bloodshed that's been happening over there in the eastern regions of the world. We don't get to see that. We don't see that because we're lulled into a state of mass-induced psychosis, which we believe that the Western world is civilized and we have huge amounts of entertainment. Oh, look at that. And a fire. And oh my God, wow. They trashed the place. Oh, crazy. This used to be, there used to be logs, just, wow, look at what they, so, okay, it used to be cleaner a few days ago, and now, yeah, I see bottles, maybe a few beer cans right up the trail. Okay, so anyway,